Yes, good evening, fight fans. It's Red Corner's League Prediction 2 time. And you're here with Mr. Neutral and two of the league's leading contenders. So, before we start, this program is sponsored by EasyStorage.com for all your local nationwide needs and Dr. Blog for your fashion needs. Check them out on X. Got some wonderful summer winter jackets.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
My God, there's some screeching in the background. Can we mute gentlemen for a second? That's it.
I haven't muted, so it wasn't me.
So, Rye's got his hamster going around the wheel.
There's a lot of feedback there. I don't know if somebody's...
All right, no worries, my man.
Fine now, buddy.
Sounds better, a lot better now. Right.
Hi, Hakan.
It is League 2. Welcome to the chat. Welcome, Hakan. Obviously, Jam's in there, our producer. Right, we're going to get straight to the business, gentlemen. It's fight week 12, and with the first fight we're going to kick off with is a 112 WBC Latino fight between Gabriela Alanes and Adina Ortiz. I won't go through the credentials. We've been through all that in week 1, so I'm going to come straight to you guys. Ryan as the league leader, and only by 12 points. You've gone for in this fight. What do you reckon? What have you done? UD?
Oh, sorry, mate. Almost UD.
Almost UD, that's great. 20
I don't know a lot about each fighter.
I know, mate.
Yeah, so
I'm going to on this one for myself. 20, what are you saying about that fight?
Yeah, I'm going for Alanes UD.
Good man, that's right, you did. Lee, who's in second place, is going also for Alanes UD. And I'll go one better. I need the points. I'm going for Alanes knockout in that fight. Oh, I know. Oof. The worst I can do is 10 if she wins. Right, let's move on. WBC. It's super middleweight affair between Simon Zuckerhuber, what a name, Germany, 27 southpaw, 27 wins, 17 distance, he's unbeaten, against Paulinus Njolominu from Namibia, 37, 19 wins, 17 inside distance, he's unbeaten. And you said in this one, Ryan.
I'm going for I don't know a lot about the guy. I watched some clips on YouTube. I like him. He's pretty damn good. And I think it could be quite an interesting fight. But I'm going for a Zuckerhuber KO, TKO, home show.
That's right.
I think he'll go for an impressive win.
All right, now 20. You have gone the other way.
Oh. I have. I've gone for Inja Alonimu TKO. I only picked him because I wanted to try and say the name live on stream. No, I think he'll knock him out. I do. I think he'll knock him out late.
He's a big, strong boy.
Yes. Likes a knockout.
Aye. I've got to go with. I don't know. I'm going with the younger guy, Zuckerhuber. By knockout because of history. But I see it both ways. It's one of them. The other guys haven't predicted. Obviously, Ashwick and Jack will get their predictions later on. It's just us for now. But let's move on, and obviously to Saturday's big one. Saturday at Wembley, and it's headlined by the Alexander Usyk of this world, the undisputed champion heavyweight, and he's up against Daniel Dubois for the second time. Now, gentlemen, let's go to you, Ryan, first. You've gone for.
I've gone for an Usyk stoppage, KO, TKO. Usyk's my boy. I love the guy. I love him as a man. I love him as a fighter.
Yeah.
I feel the only chance I feel Dubois has is to get on him early. But Usyk, he's too good. He's too smart, and Usyk's the one that will get on him early. And I just feel Usyk will stop him late. I'm going for a later stoppage.
Right. Very good, very good. Just before you go, 20, Lee has also gone for a Usyk knockout. Now, you're saying 20, you're saying what?
Yeah, I think Dubois is too fast for him, too clever, better feet. No, I'm only joking. I just think Dubois is going to knock him. I just think Dubois is going to knock him out. It is the only chance he's got. Is a puncher's chance, but I feel like Usyk's had a few good fights now that have put him through the ringer. Maybe this is the one that that is a step too far for him, and I think Dubois might knock him out.
Okay, thanks for that.
You go for the black KO. Seriously.
He's going by KO. I mean, obviously, Usyk hasn't stopped anyone for quite a while. So I'm also the liking the Daniel Dubois. He wasn't he was underdog in the last 4 fights, and he's won all 4 of them being underdog. And I think this is his time. I do think the only way he can win is by knockout, and I think he's going to get him early. He's going to hit him early, and he's going to take Usyk off this game.
I don't know how you can think. I don't know how you can think that. Honestly, God.
It's annoying now. I can tell.
Neutral. You know that I'm not biased at all with any fighter. I do love Usyk. I love him as a fighter. I mean, Dubois has hit for fun in his last 4 fights. He gets hit for fun.
That's true.
But me and you both love the heavyweights. I think Dubois, the only chance Dubois has is in the first 4 rounds, and he needs to just go for it. And I give him a chance there. He needs to just go for it.
That's what I said. I think he does actually tag him early, and I think it's enough to rock him. And, in a few rounds later, maybe by the 6th, he's got him out of there. If he goes the distance, we all know. So I'm gambling. I'm gambling on it.
Dubois has got an engine on him, though. He has got an engine on him, right? He's gonna keep throwing till the end.
I'm saying this. I'm putting money on a Dubois KO rounds 1 to 3, only because the odds are so good. I don't think he will.
Yeah, that's where the money is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh well, we're getting in the chat, 20, me and you. Hawkeye with his eyes. I know Mr. Neutral's prediction. Rick Dawn has gone. I've got Usyk. Since Dubois, he's pissing himself there, Jan. What about the sauce, lads? Has he got it? We'll talk about him in a minute. Big Rye's the only one here with the right fight protection.
I've been right a few times.
It's not kicking off in League 2. And there's only 3 of us. But let's move on, gentlemen. And it's another heavyweight bout for the WBC silver belt. It's Lawrence Okoli of 32 Great Britain, 21 wins, 16 inside the distance, just with the 1 defeat. Kevin Lerena, South African, 33, Southpaw, 31 wins, 15 inside the distance, with the 3 defeats. He was last out in May, I should say, with that 3rd round knockout or TKO of Radchenko. So, Rye, in this one, you've gone for.
I mean, I discussed it earlier. I went for an Okoli KO, TKO, but I'm so on the fence with this. I've just got a feeling Lerena might come out and fucking blast him away. Okoli KO, TKO.
You sticking with it, yeah?
Yeah, I'm sticking with it, mate, yeah.
Well, I can tell you that Lee and myself have gone for unanimous decision, and 20.
Yeah, I think Lerena put Dubois down, didn't he? But I think he's just a bit too small for Okoli, so I've gone for the Okoli UD with you guys.
Hey, mate. Right, let's move on to the next one. It's a light heavyweight affair for the IBF Intercontinental Belt, which Daniel Lappin holds. The Ukrainian 28 Southpaw, 11 wins, 4 inside distance. He's unbeaten. He's up against Lewis Edmondson, 29-year-old Brett. 11 wins, 3 inside distance, but he's unbeaten. So we come to you, Ryan. You've gone for.
I'm going for a Lappin UD. This potentially is get fight of the night all over it. I mean, this could be a cracking fight, I think. But I'm going for a Lapan, however you pronounce it, UD. Unanimous decision.
Thanks, mate. And Twinny?
Yeah, I've gone for a Lapin UD as well. I really like him. I really like him. I rate him. Yeah, I think he's going to win on a wide unanimous decision, I think.
Yeah, he gives me Bochuk vibes. Lee has gone for a split decision on Lapin, and I've obviously gone for the UD on that one. Right, thanks, gents. Let's move on to the next one. This is a female ideal flyweight affair. And it's Marie Collin of France, 7 wins, 3 defeats. Last time in April with a turnaround decision win over Granadino. Nicola Hopewell, 33-year-old Brit with 7 wins, 1 inside the distance, but with the 1 defeat. Last out in March with TKO win 6 rounds against Kate Radomska. It was 4-5-0 at the time. So I'll come to you, Rye. You have gone for?
I've gone for a Hopewell UD.
Great stuff. And you, 20, went for it the same?
Yeah, same. Hopewell UD, yeah.
Okay. Lee has gone for Hopewell UD as well. I've gone for a split decision. I think the Frenchwoman is going to impress one judge. Yeah. And I want that extra point against you. That's fair. Right, if we move on to America, and it's Sebastian Fundora versus Ted Zhu for that WBO 154 belt. Fundora of the Southpaw from America, 22 wins, 40 inside the distance with a 1-1 draw. Last night in March, with that TKO winning the 12th round over Cordell Booker, whilst Tim Zhu, 30-year-old Australian, 25 wins, 18 inside the distance with a 2 defeats, was last night in April with the 4th round TKO win with Joey Spencer. It was 19-1-0. I thought this was a bit tricky, this one, Jen, so interesting to see what you guys have got on this one.
I mean,
yes, please.
I was torn between a Zhu KO and a Zhu decision, but I'm going to go for a KO. I'm going to go for a stoppage. Tim Zhu KO TKO.
Right, got you. Knockout. Majority. Lee went for a majority decision for Tim Zhu. Twinny, I've come to you. Controversially, you have said.
Yeah, we have one of these every week, so we've got to stick it in. And I think Tim Zhu's. I think it's going to be a bad decision. I think it's going to be a draw. I think Tim Zhu's going to dominate, and everyone's going to kick off when the draw comes in. Apart from me, who's going to be happy with all them points.
Absolutely, 20-pointeroonies coming your way if that is the case. I'm sticking my neck out here again, chasing points. It's a heart and head job. My heart wants Tim Zhu to win it because I think he was robbed of it by the elbow. But my heart said he's regressed after the background defeat, and Fundora's just going from strength to strength. So I'm going for Fundora stoppage.
You're going for Fundora? Oh, right.
I know. Call me mad. I know you mean it.
I was tempted, but I don't know. It's one of those fights. It'll be a great fight. It'll be a fantastic fight, I think.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great fight, that. Maybe not so great fight could be Mario Barrios versus Manny Pacquiao for the WBC welterweight belt. Obviously, Rye. It's pretty unanimous. I've got to say, gentlemen, across the board here. I'll say it for you. Lee has gone for a knockout. I have gone for a knockout. Twinny's gone for a knockout, and you have gone for a knockout. Just to confirm that, boys. It's knockout.
I don't think he'll knock him out. I think the referee will stop it. I think it's going to be.
Yeah, it's TKO.
I mean, I want to see Pacquiao doing well, but I think, after seeing him in the last 2 performances against superior opposition.
Someone at the gym tonight asked me about it. So, what do you think? And I said, I think Barrios will knock him out. They said, I don't know. Pacquiao's looking fit. I said, listen, video me on the back for 30 seconds. I can look world class as well. Do you know what I mean? There's a difference.
Just give me 8 seconds. That's all I need.
Yeah. So for me, Barrios.
Right. Let's move on to a super lightweight affair between Isaac Cruz of Mexico against Angel Fierro of Mexico. This is the rematch from February, where Isaac Cruz won by UD over 10 rounds. Let's go to you first, Rye. What do you say?
I'm going for a repeat. I'm going for a Cruz UD.
Okay, Lee went for a Cruz UD 20.
Yeah, same Cruz UD. I think it's second fight always usually ends the same way.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, I'm going to stick my neck out here. I thought Fierro was absolutely fucking robbed and blind by that UD win. So I'm going for majority decision win this time for Fierro. But again, it's a gamble. Right, moving on. Brandon Figueroa, the super featherweight affair against Joey Gonzalez, both American. Figueroa, 25 wins, 19 signed distance, 2 defeats, 1 draw. And he was last out of that in February of that UD loss to Stephen Fulton. Joey Gonzalez, 31 orthodox, 27 wins, 15 signed distance, has been beaten 4 times. In March, split decision win against Arnold Kagai with 22 1-1 at the time. That's not bad then at all. So, Rye, you went for
Figueroa UD.
You did indeed. So did Lee, so did I, and 20. Is that correct?
And so did I.
You did indeed, sir. Moving on to the next fight. And we have bit of a confusing one here. A lot of people know him as Alan Romero. A lot of people know him as David Picasso. So it's Alan Picasso Romero is his name. Against Keiichiro Kamido of Japan. This is a super bantamweight fight. Romero, 24 orthodox, 31 wins, 17 fight distance. He's unbeaten with a draw. Last out in December, a third round knockout win over Yersin Cuero. Kameda, the 26-year-old Japanese Orthodox, that's a strange one. 15 wins, 9 inside the distance, 4 defeats, 2 draws. Busy boy. Last out in February, TKO loss rather, against Lewis Neary. Oh, I think we're going to be pretty, yes we are. So, Ryan, you said?
I'm going for a Romero KO. I'm going for a stoppage.
Me too, mate. I think it's the most nailed on knockout of the night. 20, you agreed?
Yeah, agreed. I'm going for the Alan Picasso Romero TKO.
Lee's trying to close that gap with a UD win for Picasso Romero, says him, to try and snatch a couple of points off my man. Right, let's go to the next one. And it's Mark Magsayo, a super featherweight affair against Augie Cuellar. Mark Magsayo, 30-year-old Filipinian Orthodox, 27 wins, 18 side distance, 2 defeats. Last out in December, knockout win the second round over Brian Mercado. Augie Cuellar, Mexico, 24, 21 wins, 13 side distance, 2 defeats, 2 draws. Last out in April, the UD win over 10 rounds, Diego Chavez. Pretty nailed on. What are you saying, guys? Right?
I'm going for a Magsayo KO. He's got heavy hands. I like the guy. Could be a good fight, this actually. But I'm going for a Magsayo KO TKO.
Yeah. I feel the same. These boys heavy hands. See the side of this boys' face, by the way, massive. Right, well, Lee went for UD when he thinks Cuellar's going to hold down. And you're pretty much the same mind then, aren't you, Tony?
Yeah, I think that Cuellar he's gone the distance quite a few times. Like, I think he'll hold on. It'll be a UD to Magsayo.
Like it. Right, moving on to the penultimate fight of the card. It's Jesse Van Rodriguez for his Superfly WBC title against Folamenu Kafu. I won't go through the credentials. We know about this fight. This is a pretty popular fight. Bam's got a lot of fans. They're looking for a splendid statement win again Are you confident of that, Ryan, aren't you?
I think Bam will win. I was on the fence for a while, but I'm going to go for a Bam KO. Rodriguez KO, TKO. I'm going to try, and I think a lot of folk might go for a decision, so I'm going to go for a KO. I'm thinking tactically a wee bit there.
Yeah, and 20.
Yeah, I'm not one of them people, Big Rye. I'm with you with the KO. I think he'll knock him out.
Good man.
Okay then. Lee is also
body shots.
Yeah, Lee has also said knockout. I have gone for UD. I think every now and then you come up against a guy you just can't knock out, and I think this guy's one of them. He's unbeaten. He knows how to draw, and he knows how to survive. So I've gone for the UD win on that. Based on that fact alone, and as we move to the final fight of the card, my favourite fight of the whole card is Diego Pacheco versus Trevor McCombie. Pacheco, well, such a well thought of once prospect, now a contender. 24 only, great stuff. 23 wins in that time period with 18 inside the distance. He's unbeaten. Trevor McCombie, however, 32, great record. 28 wins, 21 inside the distance with that one defeat to Caleb Plant back in September. Pacheco beat the very much rated Stephen Nelson over 12 rounds. Tough fight. I watched that. So you've got Ryan with.
I'm going for a Pacheco KO, TKO. That's what I'm going for. I thought about it a lot. This could be a brilliant fight. It really could. But I'm going for a Pacheco KO, TKO.
Right, good stuff. Lee went for knockout as well. 20.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think this is going to be a barnstorm of this. I think they're both going to go for it. And I think Pacheco will do the better and knock him out.
Right. I have to like Trevor. I hate to see him knocked out. Not to go off the beaten track. I think Pacheco will win by UD. I hope he doesn't knock him out. We like Trevor Rick on the box and big up Trevor. Let's go to the chat before we close the show. We got Rick on the box and says, say it again, Ryan Rich on 20. Great minds think like that. That's absolutely correct. Bam needs a good performance after announcing his pure, but how a bit strange, lads, don't you think? Announcing a fight before a fight for next year.
They're doing it all the time now, aren't they? They're doing it more and more, announcing these fights before they've even had a fight. It's frustrating me.
Yeah, totally agree.
Pretty poor form, as far as I'm concerned. Well, look, gents, that's fight week 12 for week 2. Predictions done. All I've got to do is get Ash, Rick, and Jack. They'll be back hopefully next week. We've got fights coming up and stuff to do, so we wish them all the best. Rick is getting fined for not turning up. That's going to be severely impacting his credit record. I mean, his score on prediction. Well, gentlemen, thanks very much for coming through. Rick on the box, and we are sponsored by NicheStores.com for all your local and nationwide needs, and of course our new sponsors Octagon blog for your fashion needs, sticker out of eggs for summer and winter jackets. Once again, gents, good luck. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. Great stuff, gents. Enjoy your weekend's boxing, right? And we'll be back next week for your fight week 13 as we close the final 5 weeks of the season. And right, ultra played for me, man. Oh, the two of you should be going up for style. Thanks, 20. 20, don't forget next season. Your elite 2 starter from fight. Just remember, next season you're a fight week 1 starter rather than coming in late and having to catch up.
Yeah, definitely.
A good full season out of your next season, pal. Right, lads, thanks very much. See you soon, everybody. Bye-bye.